blitzing with Bobby the rain meaning, which is probably the same reason I wrestle with mania shadies and this I'm posse up. Consider it to cost me a costly mistake if they sleeping on me. Then I get insomnia, ADHD, hydroxy cut, pass the capacity. In AA with an AK melee, finna set it like a play date, then a vacate, retreat like a vacate mayday. This beat is cray cray, Ray J, H-A-H-A-H-A. Laughing all the way to the bank, I spray flames, they cannot tame or placate the monster.
You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. I'm normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines like ice road trucker, I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. To the fire, spit a monster. Blood on the dance floor, the Louis V carpet. Fire, to the fire.
Told him lick the balls, had him just appalled. Did so many things that f***ed them off. It's impossible to list them all. And in the midst of all this, I'm in a mental hospital with a crystal ball, trying to see what I still be like this tomorrow. Whisper dog voices, whisper. My fist is ball back up against the wall, pencil drawn. This is just a song to go ballistic on. You just pull a pistol on the guy with a missile launcher. I'm just a Loch Ness, the mythological, quick to tell a screw off like a fifth of vodka. When you twist the top of the bottle, I'm a monster.
You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. I'm normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines like ice road trucker, I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Till the fire, spit a monster. Blood on the dance floor, the Louis V carpet. Fire, till the fire. Blood on the dance floor.
Make the ground shake.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the f*** are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few nights. We've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. And this what I'ma do till it's over. Till it's over. But it's far from over. Alright, bottles on me. Long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball. Y'all thinking, making sure the young money ship is never sinking. About to set it all, Jada Pinkett. I shouldn't have drove, tell me how I'm getting home. You too fine to be laying down in bed alone. I can teach you how to speak my language, Rosetta Stone. I swear this life is like the sweetest thing I've ever known. About to go Thriller, Mike Jackson on these. All I need's a fucking red jacket with some zippers. Super good Smitto, a package of the swishers. I did it overnight, it couldn't happen any quicker. Y'all know them, well f***ing me either. But point the biggest skeptic out, I make him a believer. It wouldn't be the first time I done it, throwing hundreds when I should be throwing ones. Y'all run it. I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the f*** are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few nights. We've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm one thing about music, when it hits you feel no pain. And I swear I got this shit that make these bitches go insane. So they tell me that they love me, I know better than that. It's just game, it's just what comes with the fame. And I'm ready for that, I'm just saying, but I really can't complain. Everything is kosher, 2 thumbs up, Eva and Roper. I really can't.
Go, 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 go.
Congrès mondial acadien dans le mois d'août. Drop le beat, ça va time machine new.
Parlons beau, parlons haut, congrès mondial, let's go. 2024, j'allumène la région sur la map. Des 10 au 18, ça va time and right ici, ça c'est notre rap. J'allumène la région sur la map. Parlons beau, parlons haut, congrès mondial, let's go. 2024, j'allumène la région sur la map. Des 10 au 18, ça va time and right ici, ça c'est notre rap. J'allumène la région sur la map. Les Acadiens 17, nous autres TV. Congrès mondial acadien, vous êtes les bienvenus. Premier village acadien, DNA test. Vous écoutez le sound du sud-ouest.
Notre parlement y est really différent. Nos accents régionaux remplis de vieux mots mixés avec l'anglais, chant des néo-écossais, les premiers acadiens. Toujours de ces français.
Congrès mondial acadien dans le mois d'août. Drop le beat, ça va time machine new.
Parlons beau, parlons haut, congrès mondial, let's go. 2024, j'allumène la région sur la map. Des 10 au 18, ça va time and right ici, ça c'est notre rap. J'allumène la région sur la map. Parlons beau, parlons haut, congrès mondial, let's go. 2024, j'allumène la région sur la map. Des 10 au 18, ça va time and right ici, ça c'est notre rap. J'allumène la région sur la map. Les Acadiens du sud-ouest, the best. 400 ans d'histoire, j'avais raison d'être fier. Huge rassemblement, moi tous les 5 ans. Célébrant notre fête, c'est pour notre friggin' bait.
Acadie, c'est point de place, c'est plus une façon de vivre. Si tu veux qu'on se déplace, t'as la pointe à l'oc ici. On nous a déportés de force et divisé nos familles au champ venu. Right back, y'a mon point réussi.
Congrès mondial acadien dans le mois d'août. Drop le beat, ça va time machine new.
Parlons beau, parlons haut, congrès mondial, let's go. 2024, j'allumène la région sur la map. Des 10 au 18, ça va time and right ici, ça c'est notre rap. J'allumène la région sur la map. Parlons beau, parlons haut, congrès mondial, let's go. 2024, j'allumène la région sur la map. Des 10 au 18, ça va time and right ici, ça c'est notre rap. J'allumène la région sur la map.
Son chapelet, nous regarder dans le miroir, on fait ce pain, je vous salue Marie.
5 notre Père.
Puis prier, hey good Lord, qu'est-ce qu'il pouvait faire? Hey good Lord, pour nous sauver la misère. Et prier, hey good Lord, mais qu'est-ce qu'il pouvait faire? Hey good Lord, pour nous sauver la misère. Pour chanter dans la chorale, ma mère. Encore chaud d'ail, dans Jubé, moi puis mes frères. On chantait en tort, on savait pas le mot. Ils me disaient quand je faisais mon solo. Maman nous regardait avec son air bête. Elle nous a sermonné un grand coup de bip sur la tête. En chantant Hey good Lord, qu'est-ce qu'on pouvait faire? Hey good Lord, pour nous sauver des misères. À prier Hey good Lord, qu'est-ce qu'on pouvait faire? Hey good Lord, pour nous sauver la misère. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Aujourd'hui j'ai 2 filles puis je comprends mes parents. C'est pas sympa tous les jours pour élever des enfants. Les amours en boisson, la crise d'adolescence. J'ai pas hâte de les ramener le samedi soir après la danse. J'ai accroché mon chapelet, je les garderai dans le miroir. On fait nos vins, je vous salue Marie.
5 notre Père.
On chantera Hey good Lord, qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire? Hey good Lord, pour nous sauver la misère. On chantera Hey good Lord, mais qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire? Hey good Lord, pour nous sauver la misère. Good Lord, good Lord, yeah, 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 good Lord.
get your duds in order, 'cause we're bound to cross the water. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. Come get your duds in order, 'cause we're bound to leave tomorrow. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. I wrote me love a letter, I was on the Jenny Lynn. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. I wrote me love a letter and I signed it with a ring. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. So it's farewell, Nancy, darling, God's now I'm gonna leave ya. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. You promised that you'd marry me, but how you did deceive me. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, more times we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, more times we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for old St. John's, where all the girls are dancing. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Trident Media's coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. Our matchup tonight featuring the hometown Parkview Sharks versus the visiting Parkview Panthers. This game being brought to you from Yarmouth Mariner Center, and the game being brought to you by Carl Store. And my name is David Doucette, and with me today, my partner Mark O'Connell. Mark, should be a good game.
Yeah, the Panthers were looking to play Horton Griffins last night, and they got a
snowed out.
Not a rain out, I guess a snow out. Yeah, there was an issue with some roads last night, and so they turned that into a bit of a practice, which apparently didn't go incredibly well for everybody. A couple of the kids decided not to attend, so the coach is none too happy. About an hour ago speaking with them. But yeah, drive down here today, they're good to go. The Sharks coming off 2 wins last weekend. We did the West King Wolverines game here at the Mariner Center, and the day before they were on the road at Central Kings. That jumps them up to 3rd place, 8-4 overall. They jumped the Northeast Kings Titans. They're alone in 3rd.
And one of those jump reasons is because the Parkview Panthers defeated the Northeast Kings Titans 5-4 in a very close game. Now, the Northeast Kings Titans, one of the better Division II teams in the Valley High School Hockey League, I would say neck and neck with the Parkview Sharks when the Parkview Sharks are actually here en masse, when everyone is around. And once again today, that's not happening.
That's almost never. No, Lex D'Entremont is out again, and Crofton McAlpine is out, although he's doing better. He's out of the sling. It sounded like it was a possibility tonight. They wanted to wait another week.
For the Parkview Sharks, they're going to start Simon Doucette in net, and Simon's been out injured for a while, or sick actually for a while. So his first game back in a while. He has a 2-1 record in the league with a 4.00 goals against average. Over on the Panthers side, we've got number 31, Walker Comstock, 3-1 record with an even 2.00 goals against average. We have heard from the coaching staff of the Parkview Sharks that the goaltending this year for the Panthers is exceptional.
Yeah, I'm not going to say they were worried about it. They did face, this is the first matchup, this is the first regular season matchup of the two teams, but the Panthers did beat the Sharks in the semifinals of the Glenn Miller tournament back in November, and that one was, what do we got here? That was 3-2.
3-2, and that is the Parkview Panthers home tournament, the Bridgewater tournament. In terms of people to look out for, on the Panthers side, number 5, Jacob Beliveau, 11 goals and 5 assists. Number 7, Owen Risser, 8 goals and 2 assists. Number 9, Gavin Bizot, 5 goals and 1 assist. And number 17, Captain Ryland Feener, 2 goals and 6 assists.
And with the Sharks, the Dayon twins, Olivier and Samuel, are first and third in scoring. Olivier leads the team with 20 points, and recent comeback last weekend for Marcel Jacquard. He is second on the team in scoring.
Despite being out a significant amount of time with a broken collarbone.
It took 6 weeks, let's say at least 4 games for the Dayons to catch him.
So it should be a very good game. Parkview Panthers, the Division I school. Later on in the year, we'll just kind of pre-plug this, the end of February into March, that last weekend. The Division I regionals are going to be held here at the Yarmouth Mariners Center. And so Parkview, Morton, West Kings, Yarmouth, and I know I'm missing one, Avonview, are going to be here for that one. We've got the national anthem now. We'll be back after that.
Are you ready?
And we're back. Once again, we'd like to thank Carl Storr. Carl Storr has been the sponsor, the media sponsor, the streaming sponsor for the Parkview Sharks all season long. Carl Storr, where you can get everything.
Absolutely everything. Yeah, and it's the online replays will be sponsored by Carl Storr tonight as well.
So once again, we're expecting this to be a good game. The fact that PEB is missing a few players is probably not great. Over on the other side, the Panthers are really, in terms of non-affiliate players, only missing Xander Roberts and Evan Spicer. Now, whether or not those 3 players that are here that missed a practice last night, whether or not they see a bench for the first period, I guess we'll have to...
They're in the lineup, they're here. How much they play, I think that's still to be determined, and he still had one more chat to take place last we spoke with them.
And it was funny because we hung back after that first chat because it was going on when we went down to talk to the coaches, and they said, you should have heard the first one.
I'm not looking to get involved with an angry coach.
Play in the Panther zone. Goes off of a skate and out towards Caden Dayon. Caden on the wide side. Panthers making some changes. And that could be too many men on the ice.
I think they got nailed for that, no?
No, it was the linesman calling it. What were they calling? Offside? Okay, they called an offside. Didn't see the puck get over the line. Okay.
I thought it was too many men.
I thought, because that's what I was looking for. PEB fires it off of the pants, off of shin pad, all the way down. That's Cameron with it. Rips it around the boards, back into the corner for Cameron. Tries it again, goes off of a skate. Breaking under their own end. Great stick work there. Doesn't allow Christensen to get out. There's one big hit, and slow to get up is Levi Hebb, and he's getting right to the bench. Shot. That one sails over top of the net. Over on the far side, Olivier Dayon tries to squeeze it up. Can't. Board battle against the wall. Pass in front. Here's an opportunity. Good active stick in there by Miles Ellis to break that play up. PEB reverses it. Getting there first is Feener. Off the boards, gets by, great opportunity for Christensen. Christensen with some speed being chased by himself. There's a shot. Walker aside by Comstock.
Great shift by Christensen.
Caden Dayon with it. Dayon zigzags through the middle. Gains the blue line, long shot. That one sails wide. Puck bounces back on the near side into the neutral zone. Parkview comes in, looked offside. No call. Close call, that's for sure. Back into the corner. McDonald with it. He loses it. Up on the other side is Nate Donchevant. Takes the check to get the pass up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc chasing down Lipset, but Lipset gets there first. Great play by Comstock. Comes out actively with that stick and pokes it away. Benevo, sluts. There's a shot, rebound. And looking for it. Oh, doesn't get in, and that one looked a little tricky.
I think it got past him, but missed the far side.
A little bit of help from his defense.
Oh, a little bit.
Icing goal with 17:31 to go.
Yeah, speaking with the Sharks coaches, they're fully aware and expecting Parkview to be bigger. And you can see this is the shot here that Christensen, Levi had tried to take a run at him. And he held his ground and knocked it back down. But that's how Hebb plays. That's how most of the Panthers do. They're big. They're not incredibly fast, but they will take the man to you.
Max Berry with it, comes on the near side off the boards. Chipped into the zone by Spindler. Landry behind the net, just out of the reach of Ellis. Chip forward and into the bench, ducking out of the way.
Somebody just got out of it.
And it was close.
It was.
I think he felt the wind on that one.
I think it was a casual, I'll just flip it high so it's not icing, but missed the whole rink.
Face off to the right of Doucette. Face off, one into the corner, up along the boards to the point. Held in nicely by PEB. PEB by Parkview, two P teams. Parkview has it, cross ice pass to Spindler. Spindler shot. Nice save by Doucette, getting the pad down and steering the puck into the corner. Pass out to the point, broken up. Breaking out the other way is Olivier Dayon. He'll just chips it into the far corner, looking for Jacquard.
PEB's got the top three scorers on one line. Jacquard centering the Dayon twins.
Back in front, opportunity. Slides it over, and Dayon loses control while trying to take a pass. Ends up hooking to get back into the play.
Slash a
We'll
stick
call
out
it
of
a slash.
Slash a stick out of his hand, yeah. Looked harmless, but he lost the stick, so what are you going to do? They had to call it. Yeah, wasn't violent in any way, but
just a little too anxious trying to get that shot away, right? I mean,
yeah, he was. There was plenty of time to not have to do it, and I don't think he thought this was going to lead to the stick going flying down the ice, but that had to be called.
Opportunity with 16:36 to go in period number one for the Panthers on the power play. Puck into the corner, ripped around the boards, held in nicely, back towards the front. There's a shot, save, rebound. Steered aside and cleared down the ice nicely by Miles Ellis. Max Berry plays it, almost loses it. A little too nonchalant coming up from behind his own net, and that would have been disastrous.
Boy, Comstock gave his defenseman a look.
Beliveau comes in, makes a move, but loses control of it. The Sharks fire the puck down the ice. Comstock wants to play that one up.
Not messing around now.
Yeah, that's an icing though, Comstock.
He got nailed with an icing.
Yeah, if you want to pass it to your player, you might want to keep it along the board, keep it along the ice.
I don't know how many times you're going to see the team with the man advantage not be able to change.
Doesn't happen often.
No, and I don't think that's why the rule was implemented either. Yeah, and here's the replay here, and he just, Comstock was in place, though.
So close. Cole D'Entremont right there and almost knocked it in. It was just, not being careful with the puck coming out of your own end. There was no reason to do that. He sat behind his own net, plays it gently around the boards. Risser's going to keep that in. Back along the boards to Beliveau. Beliveau back to Risser. Risser makes a nice move, cuts to the middle, he's got some room, shot, save, rebound. Steered aside by PEB. Out to the line, good stick lift. Looked like they were going on a breakaway, but Owen Risser lifted a stick and broke the play out.
That was a 3-on-1 if he doesn't lift that stick.
Good spin behind the net there by Feener. Controls the puck, shadowed by Cameron. Gets the puck all the way back to the point to Spindler. Down on the far side, there's a shot. That one sails wide, and you shoot for that angle and miss, and it clears it. Christensen on his horse.
Comstock backs up. He wasn't going to get there.
There's a shot. Net's off. Saw that one move. Comstock got up to take away that, and you've got to.
He did
the
nothing.
Players,
He
the
did absolutely
players
nothing
want
wrong.
To
Of course.
belly up against that short side because people are going upstairs all the time.
I mean, they're either going to roof it or they're going to bang it off your arm and in the short side, one way or the other. And we know what this means for the rest of the period or until there's a flood.
18 seconds to go in the power play. Panthers come out on the far side. That's Heb with it. Looking in front, passes it. Good work in there by number 3, Carl Landry. Break that play up. Back behind the net, Heb with it. Heb looking in front. Circles, makes a shot, blocker, save. Heb's going to pick up the rebound. And this time it's, same thing.
Same thing.
You're trying to squeeze that short side to make sure they don't put one there.
And he
it
did.
Doesn't take much.
And he did. He blocked the whole thing off. Panthers were forced to shoot to his top right. Blocker was there and took away everything.
Face off on the near side. One back to the point. There's a shot. Redirected. Glove save. Doucette.
2 Panthers in tight there looking for a rebound. Nice snag by Doucette.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 14:29 to go. Not much of a power play, really.
No, not really.
It started off almost with a shorthanded goal seconds into it.
And then you ice it yourself. Not the best man advantage.
Up along the boards. Robinson's going to pick that up. Slides it back. Good work by Jacquard. Jacquard picks it up. Slides the pass over to Dayon. Dayon down low. Getting there first is Manny Vaughn. Vaughn pivots away from a check. Gives it up to his defensive partner. Up on the near side to Robinson. Robinson goes high off the glass. Kick forward. Dayon with it again. Dayon's got some room on the far side. Looked like the Panthers were making changes and just kind of gutting the freight trains away as Caden Dayon came barreling through.
They weren't expecting that at all. They were looking for a casual change.
Breaking in now is Feener. Feener hauled down. Right at the side of the net, jamming away at it. Can't get her by that pad of Simon Doucette.
In that case, it looked like Doucette's pad came free from the post a little bit. Here's the Carl Store replay. Back of his leg, he pinned it against the post. He didn't pin it long, but enough for the official to lose sight of it.
Landry around the boards, that gets by D'Entremont. Barry fires it back in. Back to D'Entremont, he chips it out to LeBlanc. LeBlanc skates down the far side. Uses his body, pinned off nicely though by Keaton Lipset. LeBlanc, not the smallest player on PEB, and he was pinned off the play nicely.
He was.
Bringing in now is Beliveau. Beliveau cuts to the middle. There's a shot off of the leg of Miles Ellis. Pass in front, just out of reach. And LeBlanc looking to break out again. Not much left after that first skate down the ice, though.
We noticed last week that Ellis and Landry got a little bit of extra ice time with Crofton out, and they were terrific last week.
Christensen by himself behind the net. Lagging the puck, doing a lap, still has it. Cycles it down low. Dayon fires it down low. Pass in front. No, it's going to get right back to Dayon. This is Colby. Tries to spin away from the check. Double teamed. Panthers come away with it. Shot from the point. Blocker. Save. Comstock. Pass in front. Comstock gets the paddle down. Gets that puck over to the side. There's a shot. Oh, and just missing on the far side. Was number 12, Colby Dayon.
They had Comstock going back and forth, post to post.
D'Entremont gets that thrown in. That's Teo D'Entremont. Teo still looking for his first goal of the regular season here in the Valley High School Hockey League. Chipping that in is Keaton Lipset. Back there first is Dayon. Dayon steadies himself for the oncoming check. Forwards the puck, but they can't get it any farther. Second attempt, cleared to the middle. Olivier Dayon. That's as good as he had a Jacquard with him, but he wasn't looking for the trailer. Tried to use the defenseman as a screen. Lipset up on the far side to McDonald. McDonald up through the middle. Good forechecking in there. Back checking by Dayon. Dayon pass in front and just out of the reach of Jacquard as it went off of a skate and Jacquard couldn't reposition his stick.
Both teams taking the man, and so far nothing foolish.
PEB coming right back in. Olivier Dayon pinned against the boards nicely by Barry. A couple more players come in, see if they can fight for the puck. Out with it comes Risser. Pass in front, that one just sails through the blue. Panthers skating out of their own end nicely as Beliveau slides it, looking for the return pass, I think. Up on the near side, Risser leaves it. Barry chips it in deep. Robinson, check that, that's Beliveau. Beliveau comes in, there's a shot. Save, rebound, steered aside by PEB. Back down low, Ellis slides the puck away and avoids the check. Jacquard with it. I think he needs a change. He'll probably gain the red line, and yet there he goes. Gains the red line and makes a turn.
Yeah, both Dayons left too. 5 new Sharks.
LeBlanc comes in, looking to lay out Spindler. Missed and got his own player.
Big Ben and Little Nate, watch out.
Coming right back the other way is Devilliers chips it in, chases it down, but Comstock likes to play. Loves to play that puck. Out front, bit of a misplay there along the wall, but Parkview comes away with it. Knocked down. D'Entremont can't handle it. He's going to have to get back on side. Dayon just slides it in deep. Parkview uses the far side. Good jump to potentially avoid too many men on the ice. There's a few times that's happened in this period where the puck has just gone exactly in front of their bench.
A couple of times, yeah.
Dayon makes a move through the middle. Passes in front. Puck sitting there, but clearing it enough was Robinson. Christensen back in the corner. Tries to pivot away from the check, but loses it to Risser. Risser gets the puck to the neutral zone, and PEB fires it right back in. Spindler caught from behind. Gets some help. Back to the point, not out. Chipped over to the near side. That one comes out. Regrouping is Christensen, who flips it in, and I think heads to the bench for a change.
He looks beat.
Good little stretch of play here without a whistle.
Yeah, it really is. I think we're on the 3rd shift now.
Chip forward. Jacquard couldn't come up with it. Puck ends up back in the Sharks' end. Landry off the boards. Not out. Pass in front. Here's a shot off the mask, I believe, of Doucette. Back to the point. Robinson pinches in, gets it in deep. Finding the puck down low is Feener. Check that. That's McDonald. McDonald and Vaughn. Vaughn picks it away. Pass in front, just off of a stick. And the Panthers defensemen were making changes and weren't there at the blue line.
Couldn't keep it in.
And our first whistle in a while. If we were on, network television, this would be a commercial break.
Absolutely.
Instead, you've just got us.
Now, I noticed after that shot, and I think you're right, Doucette took it in the chin area, I think. He's fiddling with the straps on the mask now.
And it's one of those things. If the mask doesn't come, if the mask comes off, obviously it gets blown down right away. I think if it's square and the goaltender reacts at all, it's going to be blown down right away.
You could see he was sort of shuffling around with his shoulder, but he was clearly he could see.
Puck back out. LeBlanc. LeBlanc dumps it in deep. Nate D'Entremont can't control that. McDonald has it. Chips it to the blue line and out. Just a little too strong on that first exit pass, and LeBlanc will chip it right back in. Rylan Feener pivots back, comes to the near side looking for Heb. A little too much on that. Doucette's going to have to play this. And he does cleanly up to the neutral zone.
Yeah, smart move.
Panthers coming back the other way. That's Vaughn with it. Back pass to Beliveau, and that sailed high and over the net. Into the corner. Dayon. Dayon loses that battle against Beliveau. Does come away with the puck, though. De Valère just a little too nonchalant in his own end, bringing it out there, had his pocket picked, created a good scoring opportunity for the Panthers. Good use of the feet to get it to De Valère, but he couldn't control the puck, and he's at the end of a shift and gets off.
Impressed by both teams. No stick work after the initial contact, nothing behind the play. It's a simple game to officiate.
Dayon along the far side to D'Entremont, Théo D'Entremont, trying to get it up to Colby Dayon. PEB can't get it out, coming back are the Panthers. There's a shot, that one goes high up the, if it's not head, it's shoulder.
I think it was the right shoulder.
Coming back the other way is Dayon. Dayon cuts to the middle, there's a shot, glove save, Comstock. Looked like it might have been going a little bit wide.
He's also seen enough, he's getting a whistle. Those guys are tired.
6:14 to go in period number one. The Panthers out shooting the Sharks 13-6. And I'd say, yeah, that's definitely what's going on.
Period's flying by.
Face off to the right of Comstock. Dropped unfairly, and unfairly because I'm going to say it was Jacquard that jumped on in. Yeah, he can't take the face off. He's going to move over to the right wing side. Back in front, there's an opportunity. Well defended, and we've got a net off, we'll assume. Yep.
Walker Comstock plays with a lot of confidence. He that's his net. He knows it. He wants everybody else to know it. I mean, the Sharks coaching staff went out of their way to mention him and say that they have a terrific goaltender.
And the Panthers coach let us know that he has served a 6-game suspension earlier in the year for fighting.
After a game. Not that there's a good time, don't get me wrong, but yeah, 6 games.
Great opportunity there. Pass across goes off Ellis's skate and just sails by the far side. Almost an own goal for PEB. PEB slides it up, chipping it forward. Skating hard up the line is Jacquard. Jacquard is pocket pick from behind. I don't say that too often.
No.
Coming back the other way is Risser. Risser's pass behind. Getting there first is Goodwin. Goodwin kicks a puck forward. Jacquard comes away with it. On the near side to Dayon. Dayon chips it forward. Into the corner, gets there first. Pass in front, through the blue. Right out to the point. Knocked down nicely at center ice by Manny Vaughn. He gets taken out of the play and loses the puck. Dayon, cross ice, just a little ahead. A little bit of neutral zone play as we go back and forth. Coming back into the Panthers. This time it's well defended by Miles Ellis. Pass in front, and that one skips over. Opportunity now for Nate D'Entremont. Nate being chased down by Vaughn. Stops, passes, broken up nicely by the Panthers. Back on the near side to Landry. Off of a stick. LeBlanc has it. Fights through a check. Goes into the corner. Has D'Entremont in front. Can he find him? Pass in front. Waited a little too long. LeBlanc still has it. Shoots it towards the net. Finds the puck again. Chips it into the corner. Looking for De Valère. De Valère cycles. Needs some help. Doesn't get it. Panthers get the puck to the blue line and out. 4:15 to go in period number one. Manny Vaughn fires that in. Doucette drops it off, leaves it for Cameron. Bad pass coming back the other way is Risser. Risser ran out of room, slides it around the boards to Heb. Well defended behind the net by PEB though. Chipping it forward, great opportunity. Coming in is Donchma, there's a shot. Great active stick in there by Nolan Green to break that play up. Coming right back with it is Christensen. Cross ice pass. Pass up through the middle, that's broken up by Risser. Second attempt gets to the net though. There's Dayon with a shot, and Comstock gathers it in for a face-off with 3:36 to go.
We're nearly 17 minutes in. I've yet to count an odd man rush yet. Both teams actively forward-checking, but more important, back-checking as well. No crazy stretch passes, taking the man, moving on, getting the loose puck, cycling. We were hoping for a good matchup. This has been terrific.
Back to the point, Ellis shot through a crowd.
Just got his toe on that.
Just got that right pad, just stuck it out. I'm sure he didn't see that to the last minute because that came through a bunch of legs. Both teams fight forward in the corner. PEB comes away with it, pass in front. And that one's knocked down. Once again, great team defense going to the puck for the Panthers, breaking that play up before it even started. Christensen, cross ice pass. Dayon couldn't control that one. That's Samuel Dayon going into the corner for it. Slides away from a check, spins away from it again. Pass in front. There's a shot, saved by Comstock.
He was in so close.
Nothing he could do with it.
Couldn't get it over him.
Breaking hard the other way is Beliveau. Beliveau the shot, blocker save. Rebound off the boards. Not out though. Back behind the net. Carl Laundrie there to play it. He continues it up the far side. A little late trying to find that puck where the Panthers coming back the other way. Shots, then paddled away by Doucette as he couldn't reach out in time to his mind to cover it up, so he just sliced it away with his paddle.
I don't think he could have gotten there.
Jacquard, good back pass. Unfortunately, Dayon was looking for a change. He just wanted to get that puck down so he could get it off the ice. Jacquard gives the puck back up. Cameron, from his defensive position, comes in. Fighting for the puck, pushes away the player, gets pushed back. Cameron fires it into the corner. Pass in front, run, there's a shot. That one just sails wide. Back to the point. Cameron back at his point position. Pinches the Panther out so he can't get to Goodwin. Cross ice pass from Goodwin just out of the reach of Nate D'Entremont. Panthers coming back the other way. 90 seconds to go in period number one. Drop pass to Risser. There's a shot. That slides wide. Back towards Doucette. Doucette's going to cover that up with 1:24 to go in our opening period in what has been a terrific period number one.
Neither goalie giving up any big rebounds, any extra chances. Everything's being earned. Really good.
Both goaltenders playing it.
Yep.
They both like to play the puck, obviously. Especially Comstock, I think. I'm not sure that Doucette likes to play the puck to the amount that Comstock does, but it's more just, I'm going to play it if I need to play it.
Yeah, being the sixth defenseman and grabbing it up and setting it and stopping it from flying around is one thing. Comstock wants to make a 40-foot pass.
A little bit of switcheroo on who's taking the face-off. Gets back to the point. Fired behind the net. Up on the near side, Vaughn slides it low. I think that's Chambers. Net off. I'm surprised where both nets came off so early in the period that they haven't come off more often.
Sadly. I mean, there wasn't even anything in the
That was
net.
nothing.
That's the goalie sliding across to get to his angle. And
Face-off will be on the far side to the right of Doucette. Slid towards the boards. Unable to chip that one forward, though, is Dayon. Second attempt, though, and the Panthers get it. Skating hard, it's Teo D'Entremont. Forces the play, take away time and space. If you get a fast pass, you might get a bad pass.
True.
Coming back the other way, LeBlanc has his stick lifted by Robinson. Robinson slides it on the near side. Landry looking for LeBlanc. LeBlanc backhands it in, can't get it by Robinson again. That one goes off the stick. LeBlanc in the middle, he's got the pass, goes to the backhand, beautiful save by Comstock. Panthers break out of their own end. That one's up into the mesh. Mark, you might want to talk about that with 28.9 seconds to go. That was probably, without a doubt, the best opportunity for the Sharks this period.
It was. Here's Big Ben. He comes in across. He goes to the backhand, which I think is the right move. Walker was in the process of going down, but managed to lunge over and just get the blocker on that.
And he even got the puck up.
Yeah, he did. No, yeah, there was nothing wrong with anything he did there.
And a great look. I mean, the pass. He saw what was going, broke down through the middle, and received a pass right on his stick.
Yeah, it was perfect.
18 seconds to go. Back to the point. Yarmouth keeps it in. Get in there first as Keaton lips it. Funnels it back to Feener. Feener slides it over to Vaughn. With 5 seconds to go, this is the last opportunity. And with that stick, that'd be the end of the opportunity as there goes the horn. A little bit of a comeback here in the last 5 minutes for PEB in terms of a little more ozone presence as they've squeezed the shot total down to 17-12 now.
The shots might as well be dead even. The play was even. Both goalies played exceptionally well as far as controlling the puck, but you said playing the puck outside of the crease, not only not giving up big rebounds, but exciting back and forth. No shenanigans after the whistles, no nothing. Both teams delivering and receiving checks, getting up and moving on with their lives.
The one penalty was a stick slash. And like you said, nothing malicious.
It was only called because he knocked the stick out of his hand.
Yes, if the stick doesn't fall, I don't think the call's even being made.
Not at all. He didn't go anywhere near his hands. Nothing at all.
All right. As the Zamboni cleans the ice, while you're watching Josh's replays of period number 1, we'd like to thank you for joining Trident Media's streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League, coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center. This game being brought to you by Carl Store. My name's Dave Doucette, with me Mark O'Connell, and we're going to take a break while the Zamboni cleans the ice and I check the football scores, and we'll be back for the start of period number 2. Thanks for joining us. As you continue to watch the replay, we'd like to welcome everyone back to Trident Media streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. My name's David Doucette. With me today is Mark O'Connell. This game being brought to you by Carl Store. Carl Store, the year-long sponsor for our media coverage of the Parkview Sharks. Panthers making their way onto the ice, just a little slow getting out of there. They're coming on now, so we're about to get underway. First period, no goal scores. Plenty of opportunities, though, Mark.
Yeah, there was plenty of opportunities and only one minor penalty that we talked about, which was questionable to begin with, but a really clean game, fast, back and forth, a lot of big hits, a lot of, not a lot of complaining. I didn't see the officials have to explain anything to either coach. Nobody got out of hand. Everything seemed to be fine. Panthers a little late on the ice. The Sharks have had their starting five out for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, you can usually gauge a hockey game and the feistiness of it by how many times the officiating crew has to get in front of a bench and talk to somebody.
Yeah, and it's easy to also distinguish whatever coach is more frustrated. Generally, they're behind, or they're behind the play, if not on the scoreboard. And great effort from everybody for the first 20 minutes.
Panthers win the opening faceoff, up along the boards, trying to chip it in, get into the blue line. Fighting hard for it is Beliveau. I certainly called Beliveau's name a lot. There's Risser, called his name a lot as well, but he fans on that attempt. I think there was a bit of a stick in there too. Attempt, slide aside, and goal. No, not a goal. Net. Because it looked like Doucette was jumping on it, but missed it.
He did miss it.
So I thought that they slid it underneath.
Yeah, here's the replay here. It's knocked back into the crease. He makes the save, reaches for it, and his right pad knocks the post out.
Wow. Face off on the far side. One to the wall. Coming back for it is Christensen. Christensen comes to the near side where there's a little more skating room, gains the red line and chips it in. Comstock's going to play that one hard off the glass. Right along the boards to Beliveau. Beliveau chips it forward just out of the reach of Risser. Rank following him up goes McDonald. McDonald to Risser. Risser, cross ice pass. And that was well defended by Paramba, as right in front of the net was Jacob Beliveau, but he could not get that shot through.
Doucette was in perfect position too. He slid right across, read the pass, coming a mile away.
Green, his shot goes up off the girder, and it is not too often that a puck makes it over top of the mesh. It did, and a fan was not looking at all. Luckily, I think it hit her more in the body, a little bit higher, and that could have been dangerous. She seems like she's fine. She's laughing, probably as embarrassed as anything else.
Hopefully that's it. I mean, you're right. It actually hit one of the beams and then deflected up and over. That's quite rare.
Comstock knocks that one down, looking for Vaughn to pick it up. Vaughn gets it to Green. Green, his pass goes off of the stick. Good forechecking in there by Paramba to disturb the breakout. They'll try it again. Green with it again. Stretch pass up through the middle onto the stick of Heb. Heb backhands it in, chases it down. He's going to get there first. Doucette plays it into the corner. Coming back for it is Cameron. Cameron goes hard off the glass, and they'll get it to center ice. Panthers breaking back the other way. That's Feener with it. His pass goes across to the point. There's a shot. Goal! I don't think anyone got it.
I don't think so either, and I didn't see Doucette move or react in any way. I doubt he saw it at all.
And yes, indeed, Owen Robinson getting the initial high fives at his bench with 18-17 to go in the period. Our initial goal by the Parkview Panthers.
Carl Store replay. Simple wrist shot from the point. Seeing eye shot right through everybody.
And you have to wonder if that's the type of goal that we're going to get today. You know, something where the goaltender just does not see it coming.
Yeah, a goal that isn't even really earned.
LeBlanc comes in on the far side, not on a great angle, takes a shot. That one sails off the goaltender, I think, and into the net. Well, yes, it is, because the faceoff's inside.
He ducked, so I thought maybe he did, but it must have caught him in the shoulder.
Another opportunity for Ben LeBlanc. Not as good as the last one. The last one, he was all alone. He was on a weak angle. By the time he fired the puck, he was at the far hash mark. That's the angle every goaltender will take.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot to look at.
Caden Dayon brings the puck in his own net. He's on the ice with Goodwin. Up off the boards, gets high. Goodwin grabs it, stops. Great work in there. And I'm trying to get a number for you. Number 14, Emmett Dagley. Right in front, just disturbing things. I remember calling his name. Then all of a sudden, he's a big part of it. I wonder if he's one of our missed.
Do you think he's one of the Black Aces?
Yes,
I'm
wondering.
Sat down for a little bit first.
I do not recall saying that name.
You did.
And he certainly got on the ice with something to prove. It seemed like on that shift anyway.
You did.
Face off. Swung into the corner. Ellis there, rips it around. Keeping that in is Leighton Vaughn. Vaughn knocks that one down. That's going to be a glove forward pass.
Yep.
That's going to come outside. 17-10 to go. Few face-offs here early in the early goings of period number 2. We had a stretch there in the middle section of period number 1. Well, like you said, I think we got 4 complete shifts on.
Yeah, four complete line changes, both sides, 3 misses.
D'Entremont, Teo D'Entremont fires in front. There's a rebound and another save by Comstock. Bouncing puck. Kobe Dayon couldn't get as much on that back end as he would have liked.
Let's get a replay of that. Comstock is in the perfect position, like he knew that was going to come, and the puck was going to come from that spot. He didn't have to move an inch.
Face off. Jumping into the scrum of the Panthers, breaking out with it is McDonald. He pushes it forward. Christensen over to Ellis. Ellis tries to forward the puck to the line, can't make it, held in, pass in front. Opportunity, there's a shot, saved by Doucette. Back to the point, that's Risser again. Risser's shot goes off of the legs of Colby Dayon. Back behind the net, good pressure. One-timer off the skate. There's a shot, there's a save by Doucette. As the Panthers are swarming the Sharks.
Set up to the challenge though. He was in a good position too. Went down into the butterfly and took away the majority of it, and they hit him right in the chest pad. Panthers extending the shot lead, 26-14.
Face off, one back by the Sharks. Caden Dayon stops, goes high off the glass, bouncing puck, it's going to escape out. Jacquard with it. Jacquard tries to slide it between the legs of Owen Robinson, but Robinson plays it well.
He's got a big reach, Robinson.
Both teams fighting for it along the wall. Dayon, Caden Dayon, do I stay, do I go, what do I do here? He does finally back up. Ryan Feener gets the puck in, back to Dayon. Dayon's pass is going to get by everyone for an icing with 15:53 to go.
Wasn't sure they were going to call that icing or not. Didn't look like it had enough oomph to get all the way down there. Now the Sharks are stuck without a change.
Face off on the near side, one into the corner, Dayon. We'll rip it around the boards, and I think we'll do it all again, but it's going to give everyone a bit of a rest. Samuel Dayon was doing his best to skate down the ice. I think I just would have saved my energy. Back-to-back icings that are, and that last one was an obvious icing.
You weren't eliminating that one in any way, and then you knew you also wouldn't be allowed to change now.
Face off, push forward. Not out though. Cameron off the boards. Jacquard with it. Jacquard has his stick lifted, needs some help. Not getting it. Coming away with it, pass in front. No, can't get it. Right in the slot. There's a shot. Pad save. Doucette, he gets a left leg down. As PEB looked a little scattered trying to find that puck.
Panthers dominating the last few minutes.
Back down low, that's Dagley with it. Can't get by the check. Sharks lead pass up through the middle. Good work there by Dayon. So Olivier Dayon saw that pass, knew he needed to step in front in order to actually receive the pass. Otherwise, it just would have been taken at the blue line. It could have been another shot opportunity.
Yeah, they clearly had the opportunity at that point to dump it back in or hang on to it, and now it's another shot on goal.
Face off, one back, cross ice pass goes off of the stick of Laundry. Laundry has to back up. Ellis will pick it up, chips it off. Second attempt, can't get there. Great opportunity, pass in front, knocked down. And that was De Valera, who was skating back hard and got his stick in the way of that centering pass. De Valera misses the check, wraparound attempt, gonna try the other side. And that's Beliveau. Beliveau slides the puck down deep, looking for a pass. There's a shot. That one can't get through. Spinning around. There's a shot. Glove save and in. Is it? Simon Doucette had got a big part of that with his glove, but just not quite enough as it skips over him, bounces into the net.
He got most of it. I'm surprised that it, not only did it not just go up and over the net, it sort of dribbles over the back of his shoulder and back down and in. Here's your replay. Lots of pressure in front of the net from the Panthers. Yep, catches the webbing and gets up and through and over.
So after a lot of spinning in front, it was Jacob Beliveau, who I have been calling a lot, scoring that goal for Parkview. There's a shot, saved by Comstock. Back to the point, Dayon. A little late on that decision to stay at the line, pinch at the line. Got lucky. Did keep it in. Chip forward, knocked down. Passed up to the blue line, but not out. Good active stick in there by D'Entremont, but it stays in. Risser shot. Easy save by Doucette. Panthers lose control again in their own end. That time it was Dayon. Couldn't get a solid pass out. Coming back in, sliding toward. There's a shot. Right towards the net, and it's steered away. Held in, though. That shot goes off of a leg. Lead pass for D'Entremont, but
Christensen couldn't corral it, as they say. It bounced around.
oh, we had the delayed offside. I didn't even know it was a delayed offside.
I didn't either. I thought that can't be a penalty, but no, they were just waiting for them to touch the puck. Here's your replay.
That was what happens when you're looking down, unable to corral the puck.
Yeah. Put yourself at risk.
Parkview slides the puck in, skating hard is Feener. Feener gets some help from Chambers. Up along the boards, chip forward, can't get it out, held in nicely at the line by Robinson. Panthers have it, pass in front off of a skate, and unable to get the shot away as Chambers. Back to the point, there's a one-timer off of the leg of Samuel Dayon. Held in on the far side, PEB picks it up, looking for a stretch pass, read easily, easy glove saved by Doucette, and the Panthers make some changes. PEB looking for a stretch pass, just a little too late on the recognition of that by both Jacquard and the pass from his defensive crew.
I think they'd done that while the Panthers were in mid-change. They'd have a better shot.
Back behind the net. Ellis can't control it. Bazot with it, back in front. Great work, great stick work along the boards there, once again, by the Panthers. A little more room now for the Sharks. They'll get it forward, pass him. There's a quick shot, right into the breadbasket of Walker Comstock.
Waiting for it again in perfect position, Comstock. Wholesale line change for the Sharks.
12:16 to go. Shots differential really expanding. Price ice to Goodwin. Goodwin shot goes off of a skate into the far corner. Green gets it to the point, but is fired right back in by the Sharks. Absorbing that hit is Lipset. Keeps the puck rolling along the far side to Green. Green chips it forward. Nice pass up through the middle to Vaughn. Off the body, there's LeBlanc. LeBlanc with the shot, and a full 15 feet in front of his own net. Comstock comes out and challenges LeBlanc.
You tell me, is that a timid goalie? Or is that a goalie that says you've got one shot, Ben, and it's to fire it right at me? There's nothing you're going to see.
And there's the thing. Obviously, he's seen a shooter with his head down as well.
Sure.
Because if your head's up, you're looking like you're going to shoot. Then you're going to take a stride the other way.
Yeah, you might not.
And make him slide. Back in front. LeBlanc with it again. There's the shot. Rebound. Second rebound. LeBlanc spins, shoots, and it goes wide. Back in front. That one's knocked aside. Another pass, spinning shot, another save. Comstock. You don't like me kicking it out with the right leg? How about the left?
LeBlanc does some damage in front of that net.
Comstock wants to play it, gives it right up to PEB, but unable to control the pass.
That's the loudest groan we've heard in the building yet.
Cross-ice pass, just out of reach. Parkview, back to the point. Robinson with it. Robinson with a shot, redirected, save, rebound. Goal! Owen Rizzer picks up the loose puck on the far side, backhands it up high, make it 3-0 Parkview Panthers.
Prior to that, the Sharks had their only pressure really of the period. The first half of the second period has been dominated by Parkview until that last shift. They had Comstock going back and forth. LeBlanc was in there. 3-4 attempts maybe. Oh, in this case, Rizzer just had the side of the net open, flipped it up over, to set.
We've talked about that in a lot of games. Sometimes getting goals is just being where you're supposed to be.
Yep.
And in that case, stay out of the fray, stay to the side. Pass in front, there's an opportunity shot. Comstock again slides right out and makes a save. Back along the corner. Parkview takes away the puck. Pass up on the near side. Heb with it. Chips it forward. Doucette lays it along. Gets it to Christensen. Christensen knocks the puck along to Dayon. Dayon's going to lose it at the point. Gets it again. Loses it. Heb taking on the double team. Gets the puck back to the point, and it slides right back to him. Pass in front. Shot. Oh, and how was that a miss, or how did Doucette get the save, make the save? I'm not sure if it was a miss or a save.
Yeah, I want to say he fanned on it, but I'm not sure.
I don't think it was a save. From our vantage point, it looked like a miss.
Yeah, it did.
But Doucette sliding back and forth laterally, because right after that was the other attempt that he made it great. Like he covered the puck up really well while it was quickly going in front in the slot.
Yeah, and it's not a lack of back checking. There's 5 Sharks inside their own end, but Parkview's all over them.
Jacquard uses his speed. Makes a couple moves, pass in front, it's going to get right to the point. Held in. There's a shot off of a stick. Coming right back the other way is Dagley. Dagley knew he had to fire that in because Manny Vaughn would have been offside.
That was close.
Chambers picks it up at the far side. Slides through one check, can't get through the second one. PEB comes up, pass up the middle, off of a stick, skating hard up the far side is Jacquard. Jacquard's going to cut to the middle. There's a shot. And another big save by Comstock, standing his ground at the top of the blue paint.
Not intimidated at all.
Comstock doesn't have his stick, and it's certainly making itself known and back behind the net right now.
It's being pushed around quite a bit. The defense get it back to him.
Referee's not going to blow that down as long as everyone's on their feet.
They are not going to.
Finally, the scrum looks like, oh, now somebody is down.
Oh!
And that's when you're going to get the penalty.
That is completely ridiculous. Either they're going to blow it or they're not. You're going to benefit what?
I thought as soon as the player went down, we were going to get the whistle at that point.
Yeah. I think it was Olivier, not Samuel. It took the...
yeah, it was 19, so it was Samuel.
It was Samuel.
And going to the box is number 16, Manny Vaughn. 2 minutes for, they could have called it boarding or cross-checking.
I'm sure it's cross-checking.
Great opportunity for PEB to actually get a little more ozone presence here in period number 2. Not a great start, though, as they lose the face-off, and it's Benneveau coming out on the near side. There's a shot, sails wide. Ellis picks that up on the far side. He'll settle things down. No. Keeps it going. Christensen with it. There's a quick shot. Glove save and up over the, a quick bouncing puck. Comes right back out, but PEB couldn't handle it. That one goes to the bench, so the face-off's going to be back into the Panthers' end.
That came flying back out off the glass. I'm guessing Comstock got a bit of it.
I think so.
Yeah, here's the replay here. Oh, this is the penalty. Yeah, they ended up using cross-check.
Back to the point, easily steered aside. Ellis in the corner. Reverses, going to get the puck to the point. Good aggressive forecheck. Cross-ice pass, Christensen back to the point. Dayon back to Christensen. I think Christensen thought that was going to get picked off. Gets along the boards, but the Panthers find the shooting lane and clear the zone with 1:08 to go in the PK. And they're going to have a four-man change.
All four Panthers managed to get a change.
Cross-ice pass, a little behind off the skate, and chipped away nicely by Comstock. At the end of a shift, De Valère was right in front of the net, but Christensen did not see him in time. Cameron fights through a check into the corner. He'll stop. Pass in front. One-timer, looking for the rebound. LeBlanc can't spin to make the chance to get the shot away. Back to the point. There's the shot. Glove save Comstock. Comstock looking for it. Covers it up for a whistle, and we've got another penalty.
I think they're going to get Dayon for goaltender interference.
It's an interference penalty.
I don't know how malicious it was, but he got in Walker's way as he went through the top of the crease while he was. He interfered with his ability to get to the puck. There you go. There's the goaltender interference. Here's the replay here. You can see when he comes across. Right there. Gets into the blocker, knocks the stick down. He was in the blue.
And he was in the blue, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be right to that crease.
You have to go around him. So for 29 seconds, we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey. Face off, push towards the net. McDonald in the corner, slides away from a check pass in front. Sharks able to clear it to the point, but not out. Held in. Pass in front. Sharks find it. Slide in a pass forward. In all alone is Cameron. There's a shot. Goal! Number 77, Lucas Cameron, with his third goal of the season. A 4-on-4 goal. Finally finding the back of the net against goaltender Walker Comstock.
Even strength goal, 4-on-4. Here's a Carl Starr replay. He's in on a loan.
You know, I think Comstock got a piece of that.
He did. Yeah, he did. And unfortunately, the back checker wiped him out afterwards.
Coming right back with it. No, good active stick in there by Dayon. They'll reset in their own end up onto the near side to Max Barry. Barry gains the red line and goes. Now with the power play opportunity, Doucette with the puck. Tries to play it along the boards. Back to the point. Cross ice to Risser. There's a shot, redirected in front. Good stop, Doucette. Behind the net, that's Chambers with it. Chambers gets it to Feener. Feener, back pass onto the stick of Green. Green with no shooting lane, slides it back to Feener. Right in front, there's a shot, and that one sails wide, and that's going to clear the zone. 52 seconds to go in the power play opportunity for the Panthers, looking to reestablish the 3-goal lead. Beliveau slides it over to Spindler. Spindler back to Beliveau. Beliveau somehow hangs onto that puck. Back to the point. Sliding it across to Green. Green shot off of a stick and into the pads of Simon Doucette.
A little more parity within the shots on goal in the second half, the second period here.
Second half specifically, yes. Yeah. Boy, that first 10 minutes,
well,
until that one breakaway.
It was a barrage by the Panthers.
Face off. Won by the Panthers. Coming up with it is Beliveau. Slides a pass over. There's a shot. Saved by Doucette. Ripped around the boards and cleared down the ice with 21 seconds to go in the power play. Nolan Green up on the near side to Jacob Beliveau. Beliveau gains the blue line, slows it down, slides it down deep, getting there first the Sharks, but they don't do much with it. Risser at the point, slides the pass over. Walking the line, looking for the return pass. It goes off of a stick. 5-on-5 hockey, great opportunity. There's a shot off of a leg. Sharks have it. Lead pass. That's Christensen with it. Christensen has De Valère skating through, trying to get the pass across, and there was no way to slide that across.
Now the defenseman played him right to the back end boards.
Christensen still has it. De Valère has to clear the zone. He does. Sharks make changes. Panthers have the puck behind their own net. 4:42 to go in our second period. That one's knocked down nicely by Vaughn. Slides a pass over, skipping puck. Bouncing puck. Finally handled by the Panthers. Back behind his own net, that's Ellis with it. Ellis slides away from a check. Jacquard gets some help. Throwing that puck in is Carl Laundrie. Comstock loves to play it, looks around, takes a look. This time just makes a nice little pass.
Boy, that looked almost boring.
Ebb with it. Ebb chips the bouncing puck in. Takes out Ellis. Panthers have it. Back to the point, there's a shot. Saved by Doucette up with the arm. Sharks with numbers, breaking away with it is Marcel Jacquard. He's got two people. Great defensive work by Owen Robinson again. Big reach.
Huge.
You've got to make that, you got to give him more of an orbit.
I mean, the most he can use is a 6-foot stick, but he's got 3.5-foot arms.
Panthers get that puck into center. Cross ice, that's Dayon with it. Caden Dayon, long shot, easy save by Comstock, but he knows he's not going to dig it out of there. He's going to take the whistle, let his team make changes with 3:25 to go.
Not exactly sure where it is in there, so don't move.
It's in there somewhere.
Yep. And it's the second period. They've got the long change, so get the whistle.
Face off on the near side. Panthers come away with it. Nice sweeping pass to the far side to Spindler. Spindler will chip it in, chase after it, gets position, has the puck. Referee trying to get out of the way. Both teams fighting for the puck. Panthers come away with it. Good stick in there by Donchbaugh. Might get called for a penalty, doesn't though.
Wow.
Christensen makes a nice move, cuts to the middle, comes in, takes a shot and slides it wide. Tries to do the...
It's a shame that didn't work.
Yeah, because it certainly would have been a replay.
Yeah, I mean, it might be anyway. It was a nice move, but messed it up by a good 4 feet.
Up along the near side, unable to control is Cole Donchema. Back down low. Cameron, that pass just out of the reach of Ellis's stick. Back behind the net. Cameron looking to get it again. Goes high off the glass. That goes off of a glove. That's Jacquard with it. Jacquard being chased down, makes a nice move, but he's caught from behind. Once again, team defense. This time it's Beliveau. Comes in, drops the pass off to Risser. Risser to Beliveau, goal! Beautiful tic-tac goal between Jacob Beliveau and Owen Risser. Beliveau puts that redirect in high, reestablishing a 3-goal lead for the Panthers.
Great deflection for Beliveau.
I like the way that came back so quickly in this end. I mean, it looked like Jacquard had an opportunity, and it went from opportunity to 2-on-1 the other way.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't outrace the Panthers, so he tried to flip it between his legs and get around him that way. But I mean, within 3 seconds, the puck was in front of Doucette.
That puck skips over. Here's our Carl Storer replay.
Yeah, here's the deflection here from Beliveau. Just perfect. Great replay.
So our score with 2:02 to go in period number 2. 4-1 in favor of the Panthers. A scoreless first, not so much in period number 2.
5 so far in the first 18 minutes.
Face off on the far side. One back. Getting in there right away, though, are the Panthers. The fact that PEB won the faceoff doesn't matter. It seems like the Panthers are jumping into that circle, and they want to win that puck battle, and they have been winning more than they've been losing, especially here in the second period.
Oh, especially the second period. We're willing to call the first period a draw, but not the second period.
Puck reversed around the boards. Caden Dayon with it. Tried to slide the pass up. He's taken out. Goes cross ice to Ben LeBlanc. LeBlanc fans on the pass, trying to slide it up to Nate D'Entremont. LeBlanc backhands it in. PEB tags up, getting there first though is going to be Green. Green. Good work forechecking in there by the Panthers, by the Sharks, but the Panthers still come away with it. Parkview up on the near side. Levi Hebb misfires on that pass, gets back to center, and Robinson fires it right back in. 1:15 to go in period number 2. Stretch pass to LeBlanc. LeBlanc, backhand pass just out of the reach of Nate D'Entremont. Nolan Green behind his own net goes up to the far side. Cross ice on the near side. Nobody there making changes, so getting to it first is Feener. Feener drops it off. There's a shot. Easy save. Goes off of stick. Feener passes in front. Knocked down by Jacquard. Jacquard makes a move to the middle. Cuts through. Comes in. There's a shot. Beautiful individual effort, but just could not beat Comstock.
Really great effort. Too bad he couldn't get past the blocker.
We got a penalty. There's a shot. Save. Cameron with it. Cameron loses it. Doesn't matter. It looks like it's a great opportunity. It was a 1-on-0 with the goaltender gone, but we've got a penalty in front. Trailing official call. Actually, I think they both had their hands up.
Yeah, Dayon was mugged, in case you're looking for the replay here, by Max Berry. Let's see what they call it.
I saw the cross-check side.
Cross-check.
So it is indeed number 10, Max Berry, assistant captain. There's the first effort. Oh, and once again, I think Comstock got a piece of that. Back to the point. One-timer. He's going to get back to Dayon. Dayon chips it to Christensen. Christensen hangs on to it. Slides the puck down low. Christensen, over there. There's a quick shot. Rebound. And PEB cannot find the rebound in time. There's a shot back in front, sliding for it. And the Panthers come away with it. Jacob Beliveau, one-on-one, makes a nice move to the middle, and he's hauled down.
Boy, that
just as the horn goes.
Boy, that was close.
Close to a penalty, close to evening it up.
Yeah, I don't think anything was called.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm still waiting. It's just the hands up to the you can't leave until the goaltenders make their change.
Gotcha.
All right, so our score after 2 complete, the Parkview Panthers 4, the Panama Sharks 1. We've got a scoring recap, Mark.
We do. So the Panthers opened up the period with a goal by Robinson. Risser got 1, and Beliveau 2, his team leading 12th goal and 13th goal. And for the Sharks, Cameron Lucas got 1 in the midst of the other 3.
So the Sharks going into the dressing room are really going to have to put in a little more effort in terms of winning some puck battles. Like you said, period 1, very much we'll call it even, maybe a slight. If it was a win for Parkview, it was a slight win.
Maybe.
And but this one, they dominated good portions of this period.
The Sharks were pushing around, and they weren't nearly as strong on the puck.
Individual battles that were happening along the boards, it seemed like the Panthers were the ones picking up the puck. Those face-off scrums, it was the Panthers getting into the face-off circle first and getting the puck. Yeah, it was a great period for the Panthers.
Getting players in front of Doucette, getting rebounds, making them go lateral.
And Comstock, when he was called on, made some great saves, even though there weren't as many of them. Although the shots on net, we're talking 41-34. There's been a lot of shots in 2 periods.
There has been a lot. I'll tell you, Walker Comstock always seems to be in the right position.
All right, while the Zamboni cleans the ice, we'd like to thank everyone for joining Trident Media streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. This game being brought to you by Carl's Store. Mark and I will take a break while the Zamboni cleans the ice, and while you're watching Josh's replays, we'll be back for the start of period number 3. Talk to you soon.
There's a monkey in the jungle watching a paper trail, caught up in the conflict between his brain and his tail. And if time's elimination, then we got nothing to lose. Please repeat the message, it's the music that we choose. Keep 'em out, move on.
Shine. Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool shoe shine.
Welcome back, hockey fans. Third period coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League coming to you on Trident Media. This game being brought to you by Carl Store. Our score after two complete. The Parkview Panthers 4, the Paramba Sharks 1. And Mark, a different period 2 than period 1.
Shots on goal exploding in the second period. 24 alone in the second period for Parkview and 22 for PEB. That's an awful lot. I mean, that's a shot on goal every 30 seconds over 20 minutes. That's an incredible amount. But the Panthers really took it to them for the first half of the second period, and then again for the last couple of minutes, there was a chunk in between where PEB had a power play that they did well on. They ended up getting that one goal from Lucas Cameron, but they've got some work to do to catch up now. They're down 3.
Dayar brings that in, but lost control of it at the blue line. While we have a quick stoppage in play, I'm going to quickly shout out a big thank you and a hello to Walker Comstock's grandfather, Dave, who's actually at the rink right now, watching it from upstairs, but watching our commentary, and he had some very kind words for us, and we'd like to certainly thank him for that.
He came over to say hi. I appreciate that a lot.
Puck ripped around the boards. Parkview clears the puck gently down the ice. Fresh ISO on its edge. No icing. Oh, they got a penalty. Of course there's no icing.
Oh, right. I was waiting for him to sort of have it be called off, but that puck's never going to slow down rolling like that.
Dayon with it. Slides a pass over to Christensen. Christensen takes a shot. Easy save by Comstock. Picks up the rebound. Slides it to the front to Dayon. Dayon down low to Develaire. He can't control the pass. Gets the puck on the knockdown. Can't get it. Fired down the ice. Doucette makes the save. She's going to leave it there. Dayon with it. Still 26 seconds to go in the power play opportunity. Once again, fired down. Misfiring on the clear. Or on the pass, I mean. Great pressure in there by McDonald.
Doesn't quite go behind the net, but he really made Christensen circle back around.
Last rush opportunity for the Sharks. That shot goes off of a stick into the mesh with 1 second to go in the power play. So an ineffectual carryover of a power play for the Sharks at the beginning of period number 3, and a missed opportunity, really.
It really is. You can have your number 1 power play crew out there for the final minute of the second period and the first minute of the third period. Couldn't capitalize.
Face-off push forward, but the Panthers come away with it. Vaughn gets to the point. Laundry keeps it in initially, but then Feener backs it up. McDonald in the corner loses it. Cameron reverses it. There's one of those corner puck battles. Panthers come away with it, just missing the opportunity. Dayon with it. Dayon all by himself. And this is Samuel Dayon. Pass in front, looking for the trailer, picked off. There's a shot. That one goes off the skate. Great opportunity for Jacquard. Just couldn't get the puck through. Up along the far side, great move. Get away from that check along the boards by Feener. Feener cuts to the middle, goes to his backhand. He's taken down. Dayon. I keep looking, right? I'm saying, don't give the extra shove, don't give the extra push.
It's getting close.
17:28 to go in period number 3, and the face-off will come right back into the Sharks' end.
Owen Robinson of Parkview Panthers getting a lot of ice time tonight. Both ends of the ice too. He's been fantastic defensively, getting that big wingspan out there and cutting down on the passes coming across the front.
Certainly broken up a few plays.
Yeah, big help for Walker Comstock.
Quick discussion happening at Paramba bench. Not sure what that would be about. Face-off one cleanly back up along the boards. PEB gets the puck, but not out. Back behind the net. Spindler's going to get there first for the Panthers. Spindler makes a move to the middle. That's chipped away by the Sharks. Saucer pass skips over top of the stick of Dayon. Goes right back into the Sharks' end.
Lose the puck in the bench.
Okay, that was
is that what
wonderful.
happened?
I wasn't sure if it was the check because the linesman got in there so quick.
They weren't acting like it was a penalty in any way. They did get in there to make sure nothing else happened. I think the puck went into the bench.
Okay. Lots of fans here once again, as there are every Paramba home game. LeBlanc loses that, pass in front. That one goes behind, skating after it's Feener. Feener goes back to the point, but it's knocked down nicely by Nate D'Entremont. D'Entremont to LeBlanc. LeBlanc uses the body, comes in, shoots, and Comstock makes a save and then takes LeBlanc out.
Ben's upset.
And I think we're going to get a couple people.
Yep.
A little offsetting there. Ben didn't like get tripped up after going in again with another great opportunity.
Yeah, it's got to be frustrating enough to not be able to put that one in with another excellent opportunity. He's had the top 2 opportunities for the Sharks tonight. But then Comstock sort of wipes him out going into the corner.
So I'm curious. That is a trip.
Well,
he did not get the puck.
Sorry, it wasn't a poke check that he didn't get the puck. You're right.
He did not touch the puck.
He didn't.
And that is most definitely, we've seen it called at a lot of levels of hockey.
And he was outside the crease. It's not like Ben interfered with him.
Yes, he was trying to get around him and was taken down. And that probably is what got under the lid of Ben. Anyways, 5-on-5 hockey. Offsetting roughing penalties, I'll assume. There's an opportunity. There's a shot. Comstock comes in and makes a save, sprawling out, and gets the glove in front of it. 16:20 to go in the period. Sharks, if they want to get back in this, we say this, you break the period down into sections. They certainly can't give up any more goals, but they have to pick away at getting back into this game. And that was a great opportunity for LeBlanc to pick away at that.
And they can't afford to go down 5 because then the clock keeps going and then it's 10 times harder to get caught up.
Back behind the net. Kick the other way. Chambers has it. He throws it back down low. Big swing of a stick. Good thing he missed. Tempers flaring a little bit more here in period number 3. We talked about just how clean period number 1 was.
It was flawless when it came to things like this, and then started a little bit. Well, I mean, you know, the play gets a little bit out of hand, 4-1. But it's been a chippy first 4 minutes here.
Goodwin gets run over. Coming back with it is Olivier Dayon. Dayon slides it, reverses it to Goodwin. Goodwin has it in his skates. Gonna have to get out of the way, just loses the puck. It's the little things when you're in your own end, and receiving the pass is important.
I'll say.
Referee slides out of there. We've got 5 players. Sharks come away with it, chip it to the point, but not out. Right back in, sliding the pass over to Risser. Risser with the shot, goal! Owen Risser with a wrist shot, picks the far corner as goaltender Simon Doucette is sliding from his right to his left and has to reach behind him for the goal.
Great wrist shot. Carl Store replay. Comes across to Risser as he's backing up, flipping back it over. Comes over and low stick side.
And that's the place you're shooting now. I'm not saying it was always glove side or blocker side, stick side that you'd go to. But now it seems like with goaltenders taking away so much in the middle, you've got to get it high enough that it's over top of the pads.
Yeah, even if it's not at the corner, it's got to be at least 18 inches off the ground.
Pass up through the middle. Sharks get it. That's going to be offside. There's the call. So a 4-goal lead if Parkview were to score another one and make it a 5-goal advantage here in period number 3. We would run to a straight time or a running clock time. The Sharks would then be able to get it back if they score one more goal. But
once.
You can only save that once in the game. Andre can't get that behind. Picked up, pass in front, there's the shot. That one just sails wide. Back in the corner, D'Entremont. Gives the puck up to Ellis. Ellis gets the puck, but not out. There's a shot, steered aside by Doucette. Puck found in the corner. Ellis trying to get it up to D'Entremont. Landry. That one goes off a skate. Feener again. Feener behind the net, stops, passes in front, coming in. Not getting the shot away though was number 10, Max Berry. Back behind the net, another opportunity, another pass. D'Entremont gets it. He can't clear it though. Once again, it's Max Berry sliding that shot in. That one sails wide behind the net. Pass right through the slot, goes to the near side. PEB can't find the puck. Panthers in the corner, off of a skate. Now it's Ryland Feener with it. Feener reverses it, nobody there. Ellis has it, keeps it on the near side. Landry gets it to the line and into the neutral zone.
Oh, look, it looks like a 5-on-4 for Parkview.
Yeah, that was a terrific shift for the Panthers. Coming right back in and losing the puck while shooting it, Samuel Deon. Deon trying to lift the stick, kicks it forward, has it. Great work though by number 14, Emmett Dagley. Deon chips that puck in. Robinson gets there first and goes cross ice to Green. Green goes up through the middle, off of the skates of Deon, and he can't slide. Oh, he did slide it just across the blue line.
He got lucky there. That was a bad giveaway, but got it. Maybe the width of the puck outside the blue line.
12:45 to go in period number 3. Face off, trying to push it forward to the Sharks, and get right back to Doucette, who plays it into the corner. Samuel Deon works it up the board, once again held in nicely by Parkview. That one's chipped down the ice, but Jacquard's going to get there first. Passes in front, around the stick, there's a backhand rebound. Puck inside the net, Comstock makes the save. And they can't get a second shot away as Ewan McDonald clears the zone.
Great chance, not a great scoring opportunity.
McDonald gets that puck in front. Great work by McDonald, like a buzzsaw behind the net. McDonald in the corner, slides away from a check, tries to pass in front, well defended there by Goodwin. Jacquard chips a pass forward, looking for Deon. Deon could not fight through the check of Keaton Lipset. Lipset comes on the near side, broken up, chip forward. Sharks finally come away with it, Caden Deon with it. Deon, indirect pass to Landry. Landry couldn't chase that down, and Caden Deon fires it behind the net, and he's gonna hustle to the bench for a change. Attempted stretch pass during that change by Leighton Vaughn was knocked down, but Parkview got to get the puck to the blue line and in. Christensen, good active stick, makes a move, being chased down by 3. Can't get any help in time. Once again, well defended. Team defense by the Panthers. Jacob Beliveau with a hard shot, blocker save. Picking up the rebound on the far side is Noah Chambers. Both teams fighting for it on the far wall. Coming in from behind. Big check. A little bit of a swinging stick.
It was a bit of a retaliation there, nothing called.
On the near side, Beliveau, Risser. Risser with a shot, blocker save, rebound. Harambaugh has it, and they'll chip it out lightly down the ice and see whether or not it has enough juice to get across the line.
I'm not going to call that, are
They're
you?
calling it. They're calling it. If you thought you were changing Harambaugh, you're not. Get back on the ice.
It is strange, you know, for the first thing the officials look at after an icing is the bench. And freeze the players as is, close the doors, let's go, too bad. You know, you thought maybe you had some hang time in there and it wouldn't make it all the way down, but it did.
Cross ice. Robinson, that shot goes off of the stick. Back behind the net. Coming away with it is De Valère. Slides it along the boards, but Green's going to pinch in and get it down deep to Heb. Heb behind the net to Feener. Feener passes it in front. Unable to get the shot, but they do get it back to Robinson. Robinson goes cross ice to Green. Green shot. Saved into the corner. Panthers come away with it. In a one-on-one battle at the side of the net that the Sharks have to win, they lost it.
They won some of those in the first period and almost none since.
Held in at the blue line. Opportunity coming in. There's a shot. Save. Rebound. Steered aside nicely by Dayon. Can't clear the zone though. Panthers hold it in. Slide in along to Spindler. Sharks just need a change, and they actually have good weight on that one. And Christensen probably started that fray, but might end up getting less penalties than number 6 Dawson Spindler.
I don't want to state the obvious, but he had to have done something, right?
Oh yeah.
Spindler went right over to him. Although, good time for me to check my stats and point out that Dawson Spindler leads the Panthers in penalty minutes with 28.
4-minute head contact.
And nothing for Christensen.
No, and I think if there had been something, it probably would have been an offsetting too. That then when you cross-check somebody to the head, you're going to get 4. So great opportunity in the second half of the third period. LeBlanc gets the face-off back to Cameron. Cameron slides it over. Down low, once again, getting to that puck first are the Panthers. Doesn't matter if they're killing a penalty or not. They're just not, right now the Sharks are just not quick enough. Breaking in all by himself is Jacquard, but yeah, you're going to want to do more than just individually. That was knocked down by a high stick.
And they're getting a free whistle here too, because that's going to be inside. Wow.
3:37.
As unintentional as a high stick can be, I mean, look at Doucette, what's he going to do? He knows if he touches it, that's it. You got to play it, so.
I mean, at this point, you're better off playing it, getting a face-off, than letting the other team touch it.
Yeah.
LeBlanc gets the face-off over to Jacquard. Jacquard. Up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gives it up to Cameron. Cameron can't fight through the check and is fired down the ice again. Marcel Jacquard will set things up from behind his own bench. Slides it up on the near side to Dayon. Dayon, once again, great stick. This time we'll give it to Emmett Dagley. Breaking that play up at his own blue line. Good cross-ice pass. Slap shot, glove save. Comstock.
Impressive team defense from the Panthers tonight.
And I like how aggressive they are on the PK. They're giving no room and no space in the neutral zone on the penalty kill.
Yeah, they're not, and you know, the Sharks are famous for much more freewheeling 5-on-5 than 5-on-4. They slow it down and try to look for the perfect pass. And the Panthers are just charging them left and right, not letting them get anything started.
Shot through the crowd. Panthers are going to get it out to the neutral zone. Christensen slides the pass over to Caden Dayon. Dayon pass just a little ahead, but coming back for it. Just not crisp on those passes and on the reception of passes. And when you're on the power play, you've got to be able to get in there. Ellis with a shot off of the legs of Lipset. Back in the corner, De Valère to Ellis. Back to the point. Dayon's going to get it. Nobody in front. Slides it down low. Ellis. Slides a pass over front. There's a shot. Rebound. Comstock with 2 big saves. Back to the point. Like that setup. Down low again to Ellis. Ellis slides it in front. And it's a goal! And it might be an own goal.
Did they fit one through the wickets, or did that go off the defenseman?
I think it went off the defenseman. It looked like the pass in front. As we're looking, it's Ellis that's getting the high fives. So Ellis is the one in the corner that made the pass. So I think it was one of those skates not in the right directions.
Yeah, that happens. Feel bad for Comstock because he was in the right position. Yep, absolutely that. Yep, just banged it in off the defense. Sharks are taking a break here?
No, the Sharks are getting a penalty for unsportsmanlike, as Ellis had something to say going across the Parkview bench as he had scored that goal. So now we've got 4-on-4 hockey for exactly 2 minutes.
Well, that takes a little shine off it, no?
Deon slides it forward, comes forward, trips, and Comstock comes out and plays it. And now we've got a hooking penalty, and I think it's going to be on number 8, Owen Robinson.
I think it is.
The referees taketh, and the referees giveth away.
Weird last couple of minutes here. So yeah, Miles Ellis got unsportsmanlike conduct.
I saw him looking towards the bench, and yeah, 'tis the age. Sometimes what's in the mind comes out through the lips.
I suppose. Robinson got hooking.
So back to a power play. Now it's 4-on-3. Certainly a lot of room out there for the Sharks, but I mean, we've seen the Panthers take advantage of a lot of room as well. Good stick lift by the Panthers. Got to chip it forward. Coming right back. Laundry has it. Cross-ice pass. And unable to get the shot away is Olivier Deon. Goes back into the corner, trying to fight through the check. He needs some help. He's double teamed in the corner. And we've got a penalty coming up against. And I think it's another penalty on Parkview. I'm not sure what it's for. Wait for the signal here.
Deon was doing some pushing and shoving too.
Head contact. Is it a 2? Is it a 4? There's a whole bunch of Parkview fans, I'm not sure if it's being picked up on the ambient mic, I'm getting it through my headphones, who are doing the clap, clap, clap. You can't do that every time the Panthers get a penalty.
And that was...
Not even going to hit the board because they already have 2 in.
Right, so I want to say that was Max Berry, 10?
I believe it was, yes. Referees and linesmen, the officiating crew having a tete-a-tete in the neutral zone. It's my understanding that you can't run them off consecutively.
Right.
So that penalty's not going to start for at least a minute and a half.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, no, if Parkview gets a power play goal here while
Sure.
they're up 4-on-3,
then everything resets.
Panthers come away with the puck. They've got some room. Pass up through the middle, sliding it over to Chambers. Chambers shot, steered aside easily by Doucette. Christensen has it. Has De Valère. Christensen thought he was going to lose the puck, but didn't. Comes on the near side, right through a check. Still has it, passes it in front. Panthers find the puck in front of that, though, and clear the zone. Doucette just looking to knock that puck down for Jacquard. Jacquard with all kinds of room. Slides a pass out. Wasn't sure if he was looking for the return pass or not. Christensen has it now. Christensen breaks it in. There's a shot. Oh, the rebound just slides wide. Back into the corner. Jacquard. To the point. Deon. Jacquard. Cross ice. Back to Jacquard. Off his skates. Jacquard slides it towards rebound. And they can't get it, and the net's off the mooring.
Comstock slid across to get prepared for Jacquard's one-timer. Net came free.
27 seconds to go in our offsetting minors. 34 seconds to go in the power play. Here's a replay.
Yeah, you can see Walker come sliding across. Uses the post to stop himself. What are you going to do?
That's Noah to post there, too.
Yeah.
Great opportunity still for the Panthers, though. Win a faceoff, get a scoring attempt. You can make it a 2-goal game with under 6 to go. There's a stretch pass opportunity. Bouncing puck goes into the skates of Deon. Deon fighting through that check. Comes back the other way. Now we've got 2-on-1. Breaking in. Deon with a shot. That one sails high. Deon slaps it, and that's probably off the mooring. Nope, not. Nope, thought it might be. Back down low. Pass in front. There's a shot upstairs, and he misses the net.
Top half of the cage was open.
Cameron. Jacquard. Jacquard spins it back to Cameron. There's a slapshot. I was trying to say slapper. I think I had two names in front, but Comstock makes a big save once again at the top of the blue.
If we get a replay of that, it came free at the end. Don't get me wrong, he lost sight of it, so he blew it, but it dribbled out of the glove and back through and ended up behind Walker Comstock. But he had it long enough, so the officials lost sight of it. That's all that really matters.
All of those penalties finally get off the board, and that means Max Berry can now start to serve his 2-minute head contact penalty. So really, the Panthers couldn't ask for more. The amount of power play opportunity they have had here in the third period while trying to get back into this game.
Yep.
That pass well in front of LeBlanc.
They're squandering their chances.
Green goes back into his own end, rips it along the boards, and out. Caden Dayan coming back, circling in his own end, and Jacquard. Jacquard through the middle. Slides the pass over to the far side. Not going to get out. Saucer pass to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back to Jacquard. Jacquard through the middle. LeBlanc looking to pick it up, but once again, great stick in there. This time, once again, it's Owen Risser clearing it out. Back comes LeBlanc. LeBlanc takes a shot into the belly of Comstock, who hangs onto it for a whistle with 46 seconds to go in the power play.
This might be the most shots we've seen.
We've seen a lot of one-sided,
sure.
60 on one side, 20 on the other.
Yeah.
But both teams in the 40s.
And it's still a 3-goal game with 4 minutes left. Like you said, you pop in one and it changes the attitude completely.
Face off back to Dayan. Dayan goes cross ice. Christensen with it. Christensen avoids the check. Makes a nice move. He goes cross ice. There's a shot. Oh, the redirect in front by De Valère. And it just goes wide. Back to the point, Dayan. Dayan shot off of a stick into the girders and mesh for another whistle. 26 seconds to go in the power play for the Parkview Panthers. Paramba. Sharks.
Sharks really need one here in these 26 seconds.
Face off, controlled by the Sharks. Back to the point. Dayan with it, through a crowd. Good rebound control there by Comstock. Not only did he make the save, but he used his pads to just redirect the puck into the corner.
He does. He directs the puck to his left and to his right incredibly well.
Fire back in. Doucette leaves it for Ellis. Penalty now over. We're back to our first 5-on-5 in the last 6 or 7 minutes. Good move by Dayan. Passes in front just out of the reach of number 11, Mathieu De Valère. Back to the point. Cameron fights through a check, chases down the puck, stops, still has it. His whole team making a change. Legs the puck, passes in front, off of a stick. Tries another attempt. That one's knocked down.
He managed to keep that alive until he got reinforcements.
But Chambers just waited for it, knocked it down, and cleared the ice. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go, and what has been a quick third period.
It has, and I expect the Sharks to call a timeout at some point over the next minute or so.
Yeah, I guess the line that you might want to call a timeout for is on the bench right now.
For now.
So they are getting the rest. Pass in front. Sharks can't get the shot away. Back to the point, Laundry. Shot goes off of her body. Coming back the other way is Jacob Beliveau. Beliveau gains the blue line. Snaps a shot into Doucette's breadbasket, and he'll hang on to it with 2:34 to go.
So here comes that line, and it wouldn't surprise me if they finish the last 2.5 if they could get.
If we get a whistle.
Get a whistle.
And there's the thing in hockey. You hope something like that will happen, but you don't always get the whistle you're hoping for.
In the old days, you could get a whistle anytime you want. It was called icing.
Yep.
Not now.
Face off. Back behind the net. Great work in there by Robinson. There's a shot. Goal! As Ryland Feener gets the pass from the top of the circle and snipes a shot top corner, reestablishing the 4-goal lead with 2:27 to go.
And I think Olivier is going. Samuel maybe. Yeah, Samuel, 19. Here's the shot from Risser, then he was hit late from behind.
Great shot.
Yep.
Well, the Panthers are going to the bench, to the box. Oh, they both are. And I'm wondering if this is the old, let's use the, and that's Captain Ryland Feener. If we're using the good old 10-minute misconduct, let's let cooler heads prevail.
Well, he's not out because he's got 3 stick infractions or 2 other majors. What I think's happening is he's going to get a 10.
Timekeeper asking whether or not Dayon is leaving as well.
Box is opening.
Well, somebody's got to serve whatever it was called for.
Right.
I'm assuming we had some offsetting minors.
Originally.
Well, there's the LeBlanc going in. So that's, I'm curious whether or not Dayon's going to be leaving with a 10 as well. We'll have to figure this out. It really doesn't matter. 4-goal lead, 2.5 minutes to go in the game. It looks, the way the scoreboard is set up right now, even though Paramba has 2 players, yes, has the extra body in the box, so it should be 5-on-4, but it's not. It's 4-on-4. Well, we'll wait for the announcement, or wait for you to pick it up online.
Yeah, they've got listed here as a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct to Feener. If that's the case, he'd sit there for the next 2 minutes.
Puck back behind the Sharks' end. Ellis with it. 4-on-4 hockey. Ellis's pass goes off of the stick of McDonald. Dayon slides it up to Dakar. Slides it over, can't get the shot away though. Makes a nice move to get away, but cannot get the shot away after that. One time he did, and Comstock slid out and made a nice lunging save. But a lot of those individual efforts by Jacquard today are just not working against his team defense of the Panthers.
So whatever Feener did to Dayon got him the 2, and whatever he said after that got him 10 more.
Okay. Opportunity for the Sharks. Jacquard can't control the puck and it's fired down the ice. No icing. I just heard spearing. Coming in now is Cameron. Cameron passes in front, redirected, and Comstock gets that left pad out there and makes a nice save.
Yeah, Samuel Dayon gets 2 for spearing.
Last minute to go in the period to end the game. Dayon with it. Colby Dayon slides the puck down low to Devilliers. Devilliers loses it. Picking it up on the far side is Dagley. Dagley to the point but not out. Ellis has it. Long shot, easy save. And his defenseman slides it gently into the open net of Walker Comstock for a whistle with 37.4 to go.
Another example of the officials being friendly to the kids. Samuel Dayon got 4 for spearing. If he gets 5, it's a game. 4 meaning he serves 1, Ben's coming in to serve the other 2. Nothing carries on until next game.
Fired down the ice. Doucette, lead pass. Skips over top of the stick of Nate D'Entremont. Nolan Green lags the puck behind his own end, fires it around the boards, and that's going to jump over top of the stick of Caden Dayon, negating the icing. Doucette keeps playing the puck, but we're playing 4-on-4 hockey.
Yep.
Coming back the other way as the Parkview Panthers start to celebrate. And there's the whistle. One last shot, one last conversation as number 14, Caden Dayon skates by. Let's have a scoring recap.
Whew. A few more penalties than goals. So 2 for the Panthers, Risser's 2nd of the evening, and Keener at the end. And Ellis got a power play goal for the Sharks to lead the start of the 3rd.
Final thoughts on the game?
It was a good game. It was really good and really competitive, and there was balance and there was flow back and forth in the first period. The first half of the second period, Panthers sort of took control of it, and then the last half of the third period, we see it all the time. It's a 3-goal lead, maybe it becomes a 4-goal lead. We're getting behind. We can't get caught up. What are we going to do? Let's retaliate here and there, and then it's just it's a marching to the penalty box after that, and you can't ever get caught up. Plenty of power play chances for the Sharks to capitalize on in the third period, and they couldn't.
The Parkview Panthers coaches were saying this is just game number 10 for them. They've missed a lot of games for various reasons. The latest one were bad road conditions through the middle of the province for Horton to come to Parkview last night. So you have to wonder, I mean, they're in 5th place, and you have to wonder if are they only in 5th place because they've had so many games that have been canceled that instead of now a 7-3 record, they don't have a 10-3 record.
It's very possible. They seem to be
a quality team,
to be on par with maybe Horton.
Yes.
And better than most of the opponents they're going to face, right? And let's say they win 3/4 of their games. What's their record now? You know what I mean? Like you said, they could easily be 9-2, 8-3. We'll never know. And it doesn't sound like there's a lot of plans or even practices in place to get a lot of those made up.
You run out of time.
Yeah.
Weekend after weekend with tournaments, you just run out of time to actually get those games in. At the end of February, you're into regionals for both Division 1 and Division 2. And really, the whole league is set up just as a place to play hockey games, so you can actually play games because you've got Division 1 and Division 2 teams in the league.
Yeah, and the idea of a home-and-home schedule in some cases means a 2.5-hour drive home and home, and the wrong storm hits the wrong part of the province at any given time, there's nothing you can do.
All right, let's make the final. The Parkview Panthers 6, the Panama Sharks 2. On behalf of all the volunteers here at Tribe Media, myself, David Doucette, and my partner today, Mark O'Connell, we'd like to thank everyone for watching our streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. As you're continuing to watch Josh's replays of the game, we'd like to thank you for joining us and hope you'll join us again next weekend. Bye for now.